So how are you doing, Caboose? Are you following any of this whatsoever?
I think so. That guy Tex is really a robot, and you're his boyfriend. So that makes you a gay robot.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a gay robot.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you something outside of your reality. Imagine yourself standing before a door. It is an abnormal, yet appealing door. You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond this door, you find yourself in another realm. A realm of horror, adventure, and fantasy. A realm not limited to the laws of sights and sounds. A realm that goes beyond what you can understand and what you cannot. To those with the courage to pass through the door, welcome. You have now entered the realm of the Geek Zone. Please stand by.
Happy Memorial Day, everyone, and welcome to the Geek Zone. I'm your host, Justin T. Sutherland. Memorial Day, the day that we take a moment to remember those who have since passed on. And what better way to remember those that have since left this world than with a top 10 list. But not just any top 10 list, but the top 10 Atari 2600 games. Okay. I know this show is crap, but it's free crap. So sit down, buckle up, and let's do this thing! Number 10. Video Pinball. Video pinball may look simple to you, and, well, it is. However, back in its day, it was an amazing achievement, as pinball machines were very popular. So bringing pinball to the home console is mind-blowing. So if it is so amazing, why is it at number 10? Because to be truthful, this game is not the best representation of pinball. Sometimes the ball will get stuck, and to my knowledge there is no way to bump the board. Or you'll wait a good 5 minutes before the ball even comes down so you can hit it. Nevertheless, it is an awesome game and everyone should play it. Number 9. Asteroids. This is a game that most people recognize right off the bat. It was extremely popular in the arcades from what I understand, and this is a decent port. I remember playing this thing a lot as a kid and enjoyed it a lot. The only problem I have with it is that, like the arcade version, moving can be a real pain. Which is why it's my number 9 pick, as I played it more than video pinball, but didn't enjoy it as much as my next pick. Number 8. Berserk. This is a game that is less popular than Asteroids, but in my opinion is better. I am sad to say I don't remember ever playing this game as a kid or even hearing about it. It wasn't until about 2008 that I even discovered that this game existed. I have Classic Game Room on YouTube to thank for that. This game is awesome. You play as some dude running around some place and you're shooting robots trying to survive. What more could you ask for? Number 7. Super Breakout. Super Breakout is one of my favorite games. I have spent I don't know how many hours playing this game, not to mention playing a bunch of its imitators. I discovered recently that there was a game for the Atari called Breakout, but from what I can tell it looks a lot like Super Breakout, so I really don't know what the difference is. However, I know that the game that I played had an astronaut on the cart, so Super Breakout is it. Admit it, you have played this game like crazy too, and just watching it makes you want to pick up a paddle controller and give it a go. And why not? This game is awesome. Number 6. Missile Command. Oh my gosh, how much have I played this game? Making this list is getting harder as the games I put on here are games I have so much nostalgia for. Missile Command is one of those games that both frustrates me to the point of a heart attack and makes me happier than a dog that just got a dinosaur bone for Christmas. To To say the least, this game is a game that everyone needs to play at least once in their lives. There is nothing better than hearing the sound of shooting missiles at night. I did so a few nights ago with my mom, and let me tell you, I wouldn't trade that memory for anything. Number 5. Centipede. This game is intense. You play, you shoot, you score. The goal of the game is to destroy the centipede before it gets to you at the bottom. A very simple concept, but a very fun game. Like most other games on this list, this game has been remade countless times, but none has matched up to the original. Number 4. Burger Time. Burger Time is one of those games I don't remember from my childhood, but is one that I discovered later on in life. This game is both challenging and fun. All you have to do is avoid enemies and knock the burger parts down to form a burger. Once you've made 4 burgers, voila, you're on to the next level. This is a very fun game that everyone should have in their collection. Number 3. Miss Pac-Man. This game is something that makes men and women alike get that giddy feeling in their stomachs. It is almost impossible to find someone who hasn't played this game at least once, and it's super rare to find someone who doesn't like this game at all. Miss Pac-Man not only stole our childhood, but that little Miss Round Yellow Ball stole our hearts as we played her little game way past our bedtimes. Not to mention it is one of the most intense games for the 8-bit era that I have ever played. So, if I like it so much, why is it number 3? Well, let's go on. Number 2. Donkey Kong. Admit it, you knew that this game would pop up somewhere on this list, and you were right. The reason I put this game above Miss Pac-Man is I enjoyed playing Donkey Kong a tad bit more. It was tough, in all honesty, to pick, because Donkey Kong and Miss Pac-Man were tied when I was comparing them. But I decided Donkey Kong won due to it being easier to play than Miss Pac-Man, as Miss Pac-Man would be very aggravating in some parts that made you didn't want to keep playing. That is why Donkey Kong is my number 2. And my number 1 Atari 2600 game is Stampede. Now this is a game that most have never heard of, but is one that I grew up with. It is a very fun game where you play as a cowboy and your goal is to catch all the cows that have escaped while dodging obstacles. I remember playing this game a lot as a kid, and to anyone and everyone who owns an Atari 2600 and is looking to add to their collection, Stampede is definitely a good choice. Well, there you have it, my first top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed it. How do you place your list? How does it compare to mine? Leave a comment on the site you're watching this on, or email us at thegeekzone@yahoo.com and let us know what your favorite Atari 2600 game is. Let us know and your comment may appear on an upcoming episode. Well, that does it for this episode. If you'll pardon me, there are these dancing hippos in tutus and a mouse in a wizard's hat that's causing all kinds of trouble, so later.
We now return you to your normal broadcast. Thank you.
Got it.